Welcome to Playing in Traffic. July 3rd. What better way for me to spend the day before July 4th than in the one and only Laurel Hill Cemetery. Right off the top, that stone that I just showed you. So that gentleman passed in 1810. It just gives you an idea already, especially this area right here. How long, I wonder if, honestly, if that was one of the first stones in here. How long this cemetery has been here. Laurel Hill Cemetery, one of the most, look, I've been in a handful of cemeteries at this point. Laurel Hill is a welcoming cemetery. Okay, let's just say that. It's welcoming. No, don't start cracking your jokes about, yeah, I bet it's welcoming when you pass. Yeah, okay, no, it's not that. They run events here. I've run a 5K run here a number of times. Matter of fact, it's probably one of the most difficult runs that I used when I was a runner, which was going on a quarter of a century worth of that running. This is one of the easily one of the hardest courses of running. My whole point is that they really are very welcoming to people. They have tons of social events in here, and who can blame them when everyone's not comfortable with cemeteries. I think I've already done this the last time I was in one. No, it wasn't that. I feel like it was a month and a half ago when I was in Atlanta. It's not for everybody, I understand that, but the beauty, the serenity, the quiet of the cemeteries for me, it's definitely a place where I like to go. I'm not creeped out in any way, and especially when it comes to and in a lot of respects, I'm paying my respects, especially when I was in Atlanta, because I was looking for Hank Aaron's, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Sr. You know, paying respects, and at the same time therapeutic in a way for me, because it's just, I like quiet. Who doesn't like quiet? If you're a metropolitan city person, you probably are going to want a little bit of quiet somewhere along the way. Okay, seriously. Okay, so it's not for everybody, but if it is for you, then hang on today. If you live in Philly and haven't been in Laurel Hill and are kind of comfortable with it, you'll learn plenty of things today, visually, and it is unbelievable. You can come in here and get your walk in, and at the same time see some of the most glorious vistas in the city of Philadelphia, right along Kelly Drive. So we're going to do a little bit, we're going to do that in today's video. We're going to do one of my favorite places in Philadelphia, Laurel Hill Cemetery. I'm riding the one wheel through here. It's the trees for me, and I can't wait to show you the one I've filmed it in the past. Look at the trunk on this one right here. I filmed it in the past, this one tree. It's a must when you're in here to see this. This isn't the one, but this is something else. Now these holes are probably from things being posted here. You know, my first thing is like, what is it, a woodpecker? But it seems like that's a little low on the tree for that. But yeah. Yes, amazing looking. Of course, anytime you're in a cemetery, I mean, if you were raised right, you have the utmost respect. If not, you're a complete jerk off. You have the utmost respect for the stones, and graves. But like we have, like in Laurel Hill, they'll have these little spots right here, which are, you know, little pathways that go from street to street. I'm gonna have to duck. Ooh, okay. Ooh, hey. Good God, okay. But yeah, look at this. And this just, you know, you can walk up. There we go. We're going to go down a little bit. Excuse me. And I'll probably edit that out. And that certainly was probably from the landing back here. Look at the vistas, folks. Look at this. You got the Schuylkill down there, and the stones, and probably every array of tree that you could imagine. Yeah, and this is Laurel Hill Cemetery. And when they run that 5K, they run it on both sides. There's Hunting Park Avenue splits it, splits the two sides of Laurel Hill Cemetery, and that run uses both sides. And I really feel like this side here is absolutely, oh my goodness, it's tough. It's tough. You can see some of these hills. I'm on a slight incline right now, but when we get to a couple of these other spots, man, it's on the kind of towards the mid to back end of the run. I think it's a 5K. I get confused a lot of times with what they were. But yeah. Two cardinals at once. Interesting. Right here, right to the left in this tree. Scooting around now, going further inside the tree. I want to take you up to this one spot I've never. You got these little areas too. Nice little, you know. Let's see. Excuse me today. Good God. Yeah, and this is. Whew. Oh goodness. So, you know, some of them walkways, especially that one I was riding on that went from street to street, they're going to direct people. So they got other little paths right there. There's one right up here. And that's probably from a walkway to that path right behind the tops of the mausoleums. Here's Hunting Park Avenue. This is basically the bridge right here. They get you from one side of Laurel Hill to the other. And Hunting Park Ave running right through. And then just to give you a sense of complete direction, that's Kelly Drive at the bottom of the hill. There's the parking. And there's an entry that I showed in the opening of the video off to the right here, right at Kelly Drive, at the corner of Kelly and Hunting Park Ave. And if you really want to start your walk to come through, if you make a left there at Hunting Park, there's a parking lot not even, I'd say, 1/10 of a mile tops on the right hand side. Plenty of parking along Kelly Drive in their designated parking lots. And I'm also going to take you to the front entrance of Laurel Hill on Ridge Ave, and that's the main entrance. Well, main entrance for vehicles as well. So we're going to do that. Just imagine having a nice little stroll through here, getting your exercise in, right along this concrete wall, like concrete gate, like you want to call it. I don't know. That's the best I can do. Look at this. Look. Hello. Really? Now you know why they ran a 5K through here, and people, despite the total devastation to your knees and legs, like, this is just the best right here. Your views all along this side. It's just, I mean, there's many great spots in here, but this one right here, forget it. This little alcove right here You can see this from just down below at the street. Right. Benches. Like, who would not? Let's look at this. Who would not? Come on now. At one point, somebody's like, "Boy, I think this would be a good idea to just sit here." It would. It absolutely would. Fantastic idea. There's Kelly right there. With all this. Absolutely. So for many years I used Kelly Drive to train for the longer runs, and the actual loop where I forget the bridges' names. I'm gonna say Strawberry Mansion, I'm not really sure, but anyway. So you got bridges that will loop across Schuylkill on either end of Kelly Drive, and when you loop it, it's almost, I think it's like a 9-mile run. So that's a good training area for me for when I was doing the Broad Street run, because the Broad Street run for the most part has a slight incline going from City Hall out to the Navy Yard, and kind of downhill from Olney to City Hall. But anyway, this would work out really good. Well, anytime I was really running and training on Kelly Drive and doing the long runs, I would then just come up here. I would, come through that entrance I already told you about at Hunting Park and Kelly Drive, walk up, and I eventually found this spot, and I love this spot right here. I don't know whose mausoleum it is, but again, these absolutely great views. I would just sit up here and relax and kind of like cool down up here, you know. Now I'm up here. Now I'll be up here with the one wheel, you know, stop in, kind of reflect on all them times when I was able to run, man. I was, it's probably about a good, I guess I got the last real good runs in about 10 years back. I ran after that too, but at a lot slower pace. Yeah, I just love it up here, man. It's just they have concerts in Laurel Hill. They have a Halloween event in here. It's you go on. I'm sure the website is pretty explanatory about what they do. They do so many cool events. This place is absolutely amazing. This might be one of the many key reasons why Laurel Hill is so special, with the variety of plants and trees. Look at these hydrangea here. Good grief. Like this is just really nice. I mean, and that's one thing I guess the higher end cemeteries, the more premium type cemeteries will do this. Maybe even the owners did this of the lot. But they're around. You get this accent like this, and to me it's just very, very, very special. Okay, rolling along. What direction I'm going? North? Probably west. Northwest. Heading down this hill right here, Kelly Drive, along Kelly Drive, the Kelly Drive side of Laurel Hill Cemetery, and approaching one of the most iconic graves in the whole cemetery. How about this? Just noticed this. So yeah, right here, you use these steps. Take a couple of them steps up, and make the little pilgrimage up this hill. See one of the, in my opinion, again, one of the most legendary figures in Philadelphia history. None other than Harry Callis, right there. Harry Callis, the legend, the golden voice. Some old seats from Veterans Stadium. And then people occasionally leave baseballs. There's a softball up there, some shot glasses. This is Harry Callis's site, on the grave site, right here. His final resting place. Turnaround right here. A little turn and down the hill. And then right, which flight is it? I feel it might be, let's see. Yeah. Oh, it might have been the steps back there. Oh no, look at these. Look at this. Yes, and look at you. Whoa. This one's gardener steps. Wow. 2 of them. Okay. Alright, you know what? Guess what? You guys win. Well, this is actually... And we're going to back off because I don't know exactly... You win. You definitely win. This is the leader at the bottom. But look. Nah. I'm good. So this area is protected by... I don't know that bug. It looks like it's going to hurt if it stings, and there's a whole family of them. So, yeah, we out. We've seen too many Instagram videos recently of people getting attacked by swarms of, it looks like, let's just say it's bugs that sting, and they are really just getting worn out. And I'm like, yeah, we're not going to be putting that on video today. I don't need views that much to you know, to get them from getting smoked by an army of flying bugs with swords on them. I'm good. We don't need to do that. Here's my favorite. This is one of the best right here. The Queen of Willow right here. Anytime, oh God, that didn't sound good. Anytime I'm around the willow tree, this looks like a stone right here too, look. Maybe a marker of some sort, but no, take that back, because look at this. And I've been here a million times. I think I've been way too uber focused on this beauty to actually see what else is in here. But, yeah, man, I can't even make a date out of this. Yeah, I can't. 1905 over there. But yeah, this, can you imagine that? Like, you just the thought of that, like, so there was a service here for, and then this person, you had this monument put in. And then over the course of, I'm sure, well over 100 years, this beast just, wow, look at, just all over. Can you imagine seeing your loved one, you're going inside the great weeping willow tree and paying your respects. And let's see here, we got some dates here. Well, this one alone's 1871, right there. It gives you some idea that, you know, at one point, this was a baby. And now it's just the greatest great-great-great-great-grandmother weeping willow tree. It's definitely, anytime I'm around the other willow trees, I'm like, man, if you only saw the one in Laurel Hill Cemetery. And this isn't too far from Harry Callis's grave. Not only that, and right over in that direction over there is the those areas I already was filming at on the corner of Hunting Park. And I'm going to say the west side of the cemetery at Hunting Park and Kelly Drive. Finally, nice one. Our final filming spot today will be on Ridge Ave. Interestingly, the entrance, this is getting a facelift here, a well-deserved one, and looks like pretty well needed. Man, they got that pretty stripped down pretty good there. And yeah, 1836 was its beginnings, and designated the National Historic Landmark in 1998. Interesting. And yeah, this is the main entrance, and off to the right here is the gift shop. And they have plenty in the gift shop. Believe me, they have plenty of items there. In there. Let's try this out right here. The gift shop is right there. As you see by the sign, it says right here, "Welcome to Laurel Hill East." So, yeah. Sometimes I'm good with my directions and my sense of direction, and in this case, no. So I guess the other side of the bridge at Hunting Park, that crosses Hunting Park, would be the west side of it. That kind of makes sense when I think about it, because then on that side heads out to West Philly too. So yeah, there you have it. Come on down, folks. You like a nice casual walk, or you like a nice intense walk? You can make it as intense or casual as you want. Laurel Hill Cemetery. What would it say? 3822 Ridge Ave. I would recommend going in, especially if the parking is on Kelly Drive. There's an entrance at Hunting Park and Kelly Drive. I would recommend that. Very limited parking here. This is for people that are actually coming to visit their loved one in their car. They're going to drive to the grave. Okay, they're going to do that. You see they got the little dividing line here. So, well, today's a big day. It's always a great day being in Laurel Hill. But I have eclipsed. I got the 300 subscribers. Thank you everyone for joining me on this journey that's going to take us, it's going to take me. I'm going to tell you right now, I may croak first, but I will be out west. That may take a handful of months to get that going, but we're going to be in Georgia soon, in Louisiana soon. Yeah, it's just going to keep on going and going from there. I mean, this is really what I always wanted to do with my life. Is at least I always wanted to document. I call myself a hack photographer. Stop over at my old Instagram. Now I do more just promotion of my page. I like to think I have a decent camera eye when I'm shooting my videos. But yeah, thanks for being a part of this journey. Have a great week, a great holiday. Well, this is going to come out after July 4th, but July 3rd. Enjoy your holiday. And I will see you in the next episode. Don't forget, if you're so inclined, the heels, blackout shoppers, rubbish, pissant at the fire, Friday, July 12th. And bye-bye.